Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm trying to be in better spirits, guys. I'm a little sick. I've been sick, and that's why I haven't been posting at all. Um, Today is the first video where I'm actually in the video. I know I dropped my little snow crab video this morning, and I wasn't in it. But guys, this video is not, unfortunately, it's kind of bad. I don't know if you all remember watching the video where I told you that my instructor had called my mother and talked with her about my internship when I was interning for my mom. But if you haven't, please watch that video. Basically, it has a backlash, guys. I may be in a lot of trouble. I have to see the dean, the instructor, and the head of my my major. So I don't know what's gonna happen. To sum it up, I really don't know what's gonna happen. It's just really messed up, guys, because I'm so close to finishing. My graduation date is May 17th. And I've done everything I'm supposed to do, guys. But I'm so nervous about this meeting tomorrow with the dean, the head of my major, the human service department, and my instructor tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I don't know what's going to happen. And this issue, they want to talk about what happened with my mother and the internship. So, you guys, I don't know what's going to happen. And I won't know my fate until tomorrow. I will definitely keep you posted, though. So, for the people that have watched the video and know that my mother talked to my instructor and told her, you know, that she had fired me, basically, from the internship with her, that it wasn't true, guys. I realized that things were not going to work out with me and my mother as far as me working with her. So I started to look for another place to do my intern, which I found right away, thankfully. I found it right away. I got in right away. I never even missed a day, one day, thank goodness. I'm interning at the House of Peace, and that's where I've been for the past few weeks. But yeah, guys, like I said, there's this mandatory meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock with the dean and the instructor and, you know, head of my major and me. And they're basically, they want to know what's going on. The dean wants to know. The instructor knows because me and her talked about it when I was warned by my auntie what my mother had did. My auntie had called me and told me, you know, she gave me a heads up that day before I went to school to let me know, you know, what was said or, you know, what was talked about as far as my mother and this instructor. So I kind of had an idea what was going on. So when I went to school that day, I went a little early because I wanted to talk to the instructor, which I know that's what I was supposed to do. Talked to her, guys, and when I did, she was like, oh, well, you know, I was going to ask you about that. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm sitting here thinking that I cleared everything up, guys, you know, because she really didn't say a lot. She didn't say a lot. So I thought I had things cleared up with her by explaining to her that, no, I was never fired and, you know, so on and so forth. She didn't say much. Like, she never said anything, well, we need to talk to the dean about this, or this needs to go in front of the board of the your major or your human service major or whatever. She never said anything like that to me, which lets me know that she's very deceptive as well. I don't know what these people have in for me tomorrow, guys. I don't know. All I know is that I'm really close to graduating, and it's really fucked up. And it's fucked up because I've done everything right. I've turned everything in. I've done the things that was asked for me to do. on time. So for this to be coming back, up, because this happened weeks ago, you guys, as you know by the video, this happened quite some time ago. So for it to be resurfacing is kind of crazy. This past Wednesday was our last physical day of class. I had to do my PowerPoint presentation. I was the third one to go, guys, and I think I did okay. My classmates said I did a good job, so I'm gonna go by what they say because they were actually, watching me do the presentation. I couldn't watch myself, so they said I did a pretty good job, so I feel that I did, guys. I didn't leave anything out. I wasn't too nervous, I'm not real shy. But after that class, well, the teacher let everybody know, if you don't have this in, if you don't have that in, you need to get it in by this time. She basically let everyone know that. So there are a few things that I have to get in, like I need to update my resume. It's not due until the 8th though. But even though it was our last physical day of class last Wednesday, we still have due dates because I think that's the last one. But I have to update my resume. I have about 3 logs that I still have to turn in, and I have some hours, some timesheets that I have to turn in still. Had this not happened, guys, I would have been done with my hours this week. But since this all is taking place, I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow, guys. Like I said, I'm going to have to get back to you all and let you all know tomorrow what my fate is. Because, I know that they're going to ask me at the end of this meeting, what do I think can be done? Or, how they try to make you have an option like you really have one. And guys, I have to say this because I know me. I'm not going to go in there begging or groveling for this internship. I'm just not the type of person that's made like that. And I know a lot of people may not agree with that because I've already had some family members say, girl, just go in there and tell them people what they want to hear so you can go ahead and graduate. I just can't do it. I'm just not made that way. I cannot do that because I feel like I've done everything right. I feel like I was on the right track. So why would I have to go somewhere and beg and grovel? I don't care if it is my graduation. I'll take the class over if I have to. And that is what I'm going to let them know. I'm going to go in there quiet. I'm going to listen, observe, and just, like I said, critically think about what these people are saying to me. And when my chance comes up to speak, I'm simply going to say, hey, I'm not here to beg or grovel over this internship because I'm sure that you all, especially the 2 females, the instructor and the head of the program, I'm sure they already, have whatever they have planned for me. I'm sure they already know what it is. So I'm going to tell them to just basically do what they feel. And I'm going to let it go at that. I'm not going to try to fight anything. I'm just not going to do it, guys. I'm not going to beg or grovel, like I said, over anything. I can't do that. I'm just not made that way. So whatever my fate is tomorrow, I'll find out tomorrow. I will definitely let you guys know. And that's going to be that. Basically, that's going to be that. So to be honest, hold on, guys. Okay. Now, to be honest about it, I can tell you all what I think should happen because it makes a lot of common sense to me. So I'm just going to let you all know what I think should happen. I don't know. And I think I will suggest this to them, but it's really all I can suggest because it makes sense. And you guys can let me know in the comments if you think this makes sense or not. My mother signed 3 timesheets worth 65 hours. Okay. That's 3 weeks of work, you know, at my internship, 3 weeks of work anywhere. This is what I feel, guys and ladies. I feel like they should rip those 3 timesheets up that my mother signed. I feel like they should rip them up and allow me to simply do the 3 weeks at the House of Peace where I already am. This is such a simple solution, guys. I know that this is going to the extreme with this meeting and all that. Yes, I feel like they're being very dramatic. Yes, I feel like they're trying to scare me, and that's why I can't bow down, because I feel that they're trying to do these things. This is a very basic and simple solution to solve it. Simply let me make my 3 weeks up. Boop. Done. Okay. So it's not rocket science. They just want to try to pump some type of fear into me, and it just won't happen. I'm just not going to let that happen, you know. I'm nervous because I don't know what could happen as far as being kicked out of school, having to take the class over when I've come this far. But guys, if that's what has to happen, then that's what has to happen. I will take it over. It'll be the 4th time, I hate to say, 4th time taking this same class over. You know, the first time I took the class, I didn't take it very serious. I didn't do the homework. You know, I was just playing around with it. The second time, kind of like the same thing. Third time, I got a little serious about it. Like, okay, I want this over, which is this time. So like, and I was like, okay, I want this over. So, you know, I was doing everything to get it done, and I was doing everything right. So that's what I did this time, guys. So I don't know what my fate will be tomorrow, but we're gonna find out together, guys.